My name is Judith Barnes. I live in England and I now work with Feuerstein's Instrumental Enrichment.
I am Katinka Hol from the Feuerstein Center in the Netherlands.
My name is Lorna Dawson. I'm from the British Virgin Islands in the Caribbean.
My name is Eiko Ashizuka. I am from Japan.
I am Rebecca Faskovic. I live in Mexico City.
My name is Catherine Green. I'm a British citizen living in Doha in the state of Qatar.
My name is Stephen Gross and I've been with Ruben Feuerstein for almost 18 years in Jerusalem.
I'm Paul Sugar. I am an education specialist for the Alaska Department of Education and Early Development.
Hi, I'm Christina Buhaj from Budapest.
The Feuerstein method was developed by Professor Feuerstein 50 years ago. The method is centered around a belief system that any human being can significantly change, that his cognition and his intelligence can change. If we look at how many children learn in these days, they have iPads or other technological tools. What that means is that as soon as a child is being exposed to a new subject matter by a teacher, within 2 minutes the child has more information at his fingertips than his teacher ever knew. The question therefore is, how do I teach children who will have more information than me, the teacher? How do I make them work with information?
We find that it's more important to teach how to think than what to think. And so we are focusing more on the how to think than the vast amount of content that needs to be covered.
Teaching, of course, is an important process in improving learning, but improving learning is the heart of improving schools. And when you then start saying, well, how do we improve learning, it appears so many roads lead to Feuerstein.
Feuerstein is today maybe the only answer for many people, many children with difficulties.
It's a very unique method and it's really working on the process of thinking that I think that is the most important thing that we need it in our lives, to learn the skills, how to think, how to check, how to decide about things, how to come to conclusions, that people actually are not aware of doing it during their daily lives.
We're training the method through a network of franchised training centers, of which we have more than 80 in 35 countries, all throughout the world. Just 2 weeks ago, I had a phone call from somebody from New Zealand who said that she has researched 70 educational systems and methods around the world, and the only one who ticked all her boxes was the Feuerstein method. And would we please come down there as soon as possible in order to see how we can implement the method throughout New Zealand in its various applications.
We have interesting research projects in different countries, but it is never enough, and this is for a very simple reason, because the Feuerstein method can be used with very different populations. And basically you need to do research with children and adults, with people with specific clinical problems, or with regular students who want to improve their thinking skills. And for each of these fields and populations, you need a separate research project. So the more you do, the more people ask you to do.
I've been working in Slovakia with the gypsies. There were about 23, 24 children, 6, 7 years old, that never learned any academic skills. And suddenly we had to assess them and to sit them next to the table and to work with them, and it was exceptionally interesting.
We work with Indians in Venezuela. I work with the population in Guatemala also. That some of them are very low, but not because they are not able to learn, because they have no mediation that help them to open themselves to the learning processes in school or in university.
The Feuerstein Institute in Israel is the platform where we continuously research and develop new applications of the method, new directions and new programs which are based on the Feuerstein method. We're now taking this very same method and implementing it around the world.
No matter what is the level of the teacher, the instruments of instrumental enrichment can help the people to overcome their difficulties and become good learners. You learn not only to learn from your teachers, but also from the children. If you are aware of what are the difficulties of the child and you can do something to help them, I think that is the best thing I could ever choose for myself as a person.